think of this One Belt and One Road meeting? When it comes to this, I think you got a good question. There's 6 unknown. It's you and all the warrior friends and all the Chinese people don't know about. The first unknown is that you guys have no idea what Wang Qishan has been doing. Let me tell you. Wang Qishan is the commander-in-chief behind the whole One Belt and One Road summit. This is something that you don't know of. The second unknown is that the first One Belt and One Road is the first One Belt and One Road summit in 2017, which was also a military exercise. Do you know how many planes were on the exercise? 380 to 360. All kinds of warships from various countries are probably also hundreds. Do you know how many were there in this time? There were 20 warships and 39 aircrafts in the fog. So you don't know that. This exercise, the United States is taking an action. Given a warning to all countries. The Japanese frigate was a medical ship. A quid pro quo for Xi Jinping's visit to Japan. And the big Japanese flag in Qingdao is to honor themselves rather than to you. What other countries? Is Russia coming? Looks like no one. Actually, there's one. What kind of ship was it? Tell me first. Looks like a frigate. It's not a ship. It's technically a place to go to the bathroom. It's a toilet ship. A corvette. Have you seen any ships? No. So what you don't know is the whole exercise and this One Belt and One Road. The United States officially step in. Nobody knows. Third unknown. All foreign ministries have a list of results after first One Belt and One Road meeting. You may not have seen this. Go back and have a look. Warrior friends, have a look. Everything is on the Ministries of Foreign Affairs website. The list of achievements and this list of achievements, that is the gap of diamonds and a cabbage, even includes your constructions for the theater. Isn't that nonsense? Fourth unknown. This time, the Communist Party and Russia's Putin came to this summit. It was the most unhappy meetings of all. They had 30 meetings with President Xi. This time is the most unpleasant. Why? China and Russia want to sign a new oil deal. It failed. In the past, the brothers were good and everything was good. Now the core issues comes up. Hundreds of billions of dollars worth of oil contracts remain unsigned. Contracts signed in the past cannot be honored. This Chinese Communist parties cannot afford that either. Very unhappy. 80-something. 88. From 88 to 90. You don't know that. It's a big change. If you look at the Putin's attitudes towards meeting Kim Jong-un, that's very clear. He gives the sword as a gift to Russia. But that is unlucky in Russia. So he has to give $1. I bought it from you. Otherwise, it's the sword to stab me. Either I use the money to buy it or I use my body to block it. Of course, he will give you the money as a token. Like the Chinese give you a pair of shoes, give me $1 as an exchange. That's what it means. But what is the core? Russia has to step back. I can't be that close to Chinese Communist Party and Kim Jong-un. Still want to be good friends with America. So this meeting is something that you don't know of. The second One Belt and One Road summit is the new beginning for the break between the China and Russia, a total break. The trilateral relationship relied on Soviet Union and Russia against the US. This is a huge matter. Fifth unknown. Among all the leaders of the countries in this summit, please find me who is the most important one. I will tell you that all of these people who attended this summit are from 20 countries. The first time is 1,600 people. This time say is also more than 1,000 people. But the level was low. America and Europe did not go at all. I can tell you that the leader of this trip included the United Arab Emirates, who went to Dubai as a deputy prime minister. Is he from Dubai? The UAE is like no one tent. You look at Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia didn't dare to go. Americans say, you dare to go. He said the number of officials involved was unprecedented low rank, or to say it is the lowest rank. Who did it? America and Europe. If you go, and I will fix you. Even Italy got the tens of billions of euros. Even France, tens of billions. Who went there? You see, he can be. What's the result? The sixth unknown. The second One Belt and One Road conference, which was held in Beijing, unprecedented resistance within the party. There is much grumbling. As we all know, take the money. We can't even put the food on the table. And people have a difficulty to deposit the money in the bank recently. The fireman's salary is tied up, not to mention the police. And now, just took 3 months, went back to the time before the WTO agreement, from 1983 to 2001, when it was called the toll roads. You remember back then, railing charges, which became the official's channel charges. Especially at the time, it has a city management fines, traffic fines, a lot of it. Now, the policy is back again. Many fines and it's a lot of money. The members of a party is very angry. Under these circumstances, you made One Belt and One Road so ostentatious. Heard that many senior cadres signed the letters, including these senior cadres complained on the letter, spent $10 of millions just for 2 hours in conference room to make carpets. Tens of millions in a new international conference hall just for a big room, just for 2 hours meeting, and spent tens of millions on a carpet. The senior cadre said, these common people, how can they accept? Will not accept it. So the whole speech that follows said, don't challenge America. You don't know about the second and One Belt and One Road summit was stop and against within the party. Support Rule of Law Foundation is a way of helping yourself in the future. 支持法治基金就是支持中国人民的未来。Thanks for watching. Please subscribe The Voice of Kwok Media.